Okay, so what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to set a page for the home page, because at the moment you'll see that I'm on the actual URL and I've got a blog post. So WordPress by default always puts your last blog post there, and I want a static normal page. And I've already created it. I just need to tell WordPress which the home page is. I also want to try a few basic customizations, like changing this site title to The Life of Bob Marley. Okay, so you can go into customize. It's right up here in the dashboard, or you can go into the back and then click customize. Either way is fine. What this does is this allows you to change what comes as default with your theme, probably like a new WordPress site or something like that. I'm going to put in The Life of Bob Marley. We don't have a tagline. A tagline sometimes would be underneath the main site title, but in this Bootstrap theme it doesn't work. It's just not registered. What you could do if you wanted to is play around with adding a logo into the header, if you want to add a logo in there instead. But I'm just going to do a change of the title very quickly there. You'll see now I've got The Life of Bob Marley. I also want to, I mean, we can change colors here, but I think this is for people who don't really know anything about CSS. So I would leave this. Menus is probably something you'll be going to. Widgets we'll talk about in a separate video. Homepage settings, you want to just basically, unless you're going to do a load of blog posts, which I don't think you are, you want to select a static page, and it's going to be my home page is the actual index page for this. Let's go back to here. Like, you can choose here to do a fixed width container, which means that the content will be 1200 pixels wide, or you can do a full width container and press publish, and what you'll find is now you'll have a website which goes from one side of the page to the other, so it'll be as big as whatever monitor you're using. So that being said, this layout here will require considerable more CSS to make it usable, because obviously text going from one side of a page to another on a massive screen like that is quite unreadable. So if you are unsure, do a fixed width container. If you want to push the boat out and try some, like something more difficult, then you can do a fluid width, which basically means that it will just go from edge to edge of any screen, and you'll have to maybe compensate with CSS on very large screens as to how you would maybe make the content readable and usable. All right, but that's basically your customizations in a very short video. Okay.